Turnover on the defenders here as the Lady Pandas now look to bring the ball up the court. They set up in half court. Swings the ball around. Number 1 defended by Elena Ward. Back out long. Three-point attempt by the Pandas is good. Another turnover on the defenders as they are having a hard time recognizing that out-of-bounds line. After a little bit unique court here, not a real clearly defined out-of-bounds, but hey, that's what playing on the road. Got to come in, adjust to those changes very quickly. They'll look to settle things down here, set up their defense. Pandas down low, gets to number 11. Taken away, stolen by number 3, Chloe Doe. She'll bring the ball up, trying to look for an up pass. Nothing there, defended by 2 Pandas. Gets it to Akai Wade. She's going to drive in, kicks it out to Elena Ward. No shot available. Picks up her dribble, kicks it back off to Chloe Doe at the point, trying to set things up. Ball handled by number 12. Swings it over to Sophia Long. Hand it off to Akai Wade at the top of the arc. She'll dribble, drive, takes it in, scoop layup, gets it to fall. Three to 2 here early in the game. Pandas look up, pulls the ball up, takes about a 15-foot jumper off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Gonzalez-Perez. Behind the back dribble. Nice little move there by the guard as she drives it up. She'll pick things up. Look to kick the ball over. Tries to go down low to number 12, Elena Ward under the basket, but taken away by the Notre Dame Pandas. Gets it over to 34. Three-point attempt. Up. Knocks it down. Timeout there by the defenders as they want to look to set things up after giving up 2 quick three-point baskets. Akai Wade will inbound to Chloe Doe in the backcourt along with Elena Ward. Full court press defense here by the Pandas. Got to look to move the ball up. Long up pass to number 5, Peyton O'Corley, as she enters the game. Tries to hand it off to Sophia Long down low, but unable to get that. Ball's taken away by the Pandas. Another three-point attempt by number 34. Offline that time. Fight for the ball underneath. That's going to be last touch by the Pandas. Possession will go to the defenders. On the court for Bryant Station now. Into the game is number 34, Sophia Long. Also number 5, Peyton O'Corley. Joining Wade, Doe, and Ward. O'Corley's going to drive to the basket, goes up with a shot. It's going to be a clean block by number 11. Definitely some size here on this Notre Dame Pandas JV team. Lady defender's going to have to learn to deal with that. Kicks it over. Another three-point attempt by number 34. She's definitely their shooter. Rebounded by Elena Ward. Looking up, try to get some fast break action here. Not there. Has to be careful for that back tip. Taken away by the Pandas. They'll streak back down the floor. Ward going to get called for the foul. Not a bad option there. Keep the easy 2 points off the basket. At least put them at the line. Give them a make them earn those 2 points. First of 2 shots here for the Notre Dame Pandas. Up, bounces around, and doesn't get it to fall. Into the game for the defenders, number 15, Nina Dunn, and returning number 42, Alondra Gonzalez-Perez. Settles in for the second shot. Looks like no shot, got a lane violation called on the Pandas. Made the basket, but waves it off. Ball will be brought up the court by Kai Wade, trapped in the corner, but gets it over to Gonzalez-Perez, swings it to Long, finds Elena Ward, gets it over to Nina Dunn in the corner, back to Ward. Halfway through the first quarter here, folks. 3 minutes gone, score 6-2 Pandas. Ball's tipped away from Ward, but she recovers. She'll hand it off to Dunn, swings it around to the top of the arc, gets it to Wade. Tries to go down low to Gonzalez-Perez. She'll put it one dribble. And they're going to slow things down, try to set it back up here. Need to generate some space, find some open defenders. These Pandas are certainly aggressive. 3-point shot by Ward. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez-Perez. She'll kick it back out. And that'll be a backcourt violation as that pass unable to be handled by Long. 2.5 to play here in the first. Notre Dame 6, Bryan Station 2. Able to get the ball down low, and number 1 for the Pandas able to lay it up and in. Give and go by Wade, pulls up for the 10-foot jumper, bounces off the rim, no good, rebounded by the Pandas. Long three-point attempt by number 1, comes up short, and ball makes its way, touched out of bounds. Into the game for the first time for the defenders, number 21, Emily Boggs, replacing number 1, Akai Wade. Elena Ward will take over running the point. Defended by number 5, able to get the ball across, but turnover there as that pass can't be handled. A lot of action around the outside perimeter here as the Pandas do find a little bit of space, but quickly defended by Long. Number 5 will try to drive in. 34 Long going to get called for the foul as number 5 makes her way into the basket. Able to get that first of 2 free throws to fall. Score now 9-2. Minute and a half left to play as the second of 2 free throw attempts is up. Off the iron, rebounded by Ward. She'll look for the long up pass by Boggs. She's going to drive into the court, puts it up and off the glass. Can't get the basket to fall, but does draw contact. That'll put her at the line to shoot the first 2 free throws of the game for the defenders. Boggs at the line. First shot's up. Knocks it down clean. Boggs settles in. Shots on the way. Off the back of the iron and no good. Finds number 23 at the top of the arc. Off the glass. Banks it in for the three-pointer. Score now 12-3 Pandas. As your lady defenders having a hard time finding anything offensively going on their end of the court. Strong press defense from the Pandas. Boggs on the way into the basket, loses control. Ball was tipped away. Pandas will make their way quickly back down the court. Finds number 2. She thinks founds a lane, but quickly closed on defense. Is number 15, Nina Gunn, into the game. 3-point attempt by number 34. Good. Timeout on the floor, called by the defenders. 39 and change left here in the first period. Defenders down big, 15-3. Into the game for the defenders, number 3, Chloe Doe. She'll bring things up, gets it over, back and forth with Sophia Long across half court. Also on the floor, Dunn, Gonzalez-Perez, Long, Boggs, and that's it. Ball handled by number 42. Dunn tries to make her way to the basket, loses control of the ball as the Pandas defense closes in quickly. 3 seconds left on the clock. Number 2 drives in, able to get the shot up. No good. That'll do it here for the first quarter. Score: Notre Dame Pandas 15, Bryant Station Defenders 3. Action set to resume here. Notre Dame Pandas will start the second quarter with possession. Ball bounced down low, then back out to number 1, takes a three-point shot. She's able to knock it down. They have been deadly from outside the arc so far today. Gets it over to Gonzalez-Perez, pulls up her dribble, swings it to Long, over to Doe. Simply cannot find space to separate and get anything going on the offensive end of the court. Boggs hands it off to Doe, back out to Sophia Long at the top of the arc, over to Nina Dunn. Trying to work off the screen, nothing there. Doe takes it in, puts it up off the glass, no good. Long three-point attempt off the front of the iron, rolls around. Rebounded by the Lady Pandas. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Emily Boggs. Able to be saved by the defenders just before it goes out of bounds. Picked up by Gonzalez-Perez. Kicks it back to Chloe Doe, then over to Sophia Long. Finds the bounce pass in, down to Nina Dunn. Tries to get the shot up. Clean block there by the Lady Pandas. And to set up their offense, number 2 drives to the basket up with the left-hand shot. Unable to get it to fall. Ball's loose on the court. Pandas come away with it. Dribble drive by number 11. Puts it up. Able to get it to fall. Score now 20-3 Notre Dame. Bounce pass up by Doe up to Dina Dunn. She'll dribble, puts the ball on the court, tipped away. Gets it back to Gonzalez-Perez. Missed the streaking Doe. 42 puts it up. Shot foul on that. That'll put number 42, Alondra Gonzalez-Perez, at the line to shoot two. Set to check in for the defenders. Wade, Ward, and O'Corley. Number 42 settles in. First shot's on the way. Spins it in there. Quick substitutions and a shoe tie. Gonzalez-Perez settles in for the second of two. Shots on the way. High arc. Bounces off the front of the rim, then the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Lady Pandas. The five will drive up. Slow things up. Swings it back out to number one. Thought about the long three-pointer. Not there. Kicks it back off of number four. Doe, O'Corley, Gonzalez, Perez, Wade, and Ward on the court. Three-point attempt, no good there for the Pandas. Rebounded by the defenders. Wade gets it up, finds Peyton O'Corley. Got an official timeout. Looks like the clock didn't run there for a bit. After that official's timeout, where they get things reset on the game clock. Back in action here. Ball handled by Elena Ward. She's going to hand it off to Chloe Doe. Moves around. Trying to find some space. Had Akai Wade open breaking, but unable to see that pass down low. 12 kicks it over to Doe. Jab step. Passes back to Gonzalez-Perez for the three-point attempt. No good there. Unable to keep it in play is Peyton O'Corley. Good attempt, but needed about another 8 inches of height to keep that one from coming out. Under 3 to play here in the first half. Defender still down big. For the full court pressure, could pay off. O'Corley gets it, hands it off to Wade for the left-hand layup. Able to get it to go. And timeout on the floor by the Notre Dame Pandas. Maybe a good change in strategy there for the defenders from the coaching staff. Put a little more pressure on these Lady Pandas as they try to bring the ball up court. Seems like once they get on their end of the floor, they're able to set up, pretty much have their way with the defense of the defenders today. Got to put a little more pressure in, try to get some steals, get that ball knocked away. Have to find a way to keep the basketball on the offensive end of the floor. 2:35 left to play here in the first half. Pandas 20, defenders 6. You know how Facebook is, right? Like anytime they get some kind of whisper that you might be interested in something, that's all you see on your feed. Well, there's an automatic, there's a device, it's about $200. But it's an automatic tracker that you put on a tripod, mount your camera to, and it's supposed to follow the action on its own. Similar to like what the camera at, I don't know if you ever watched from the camera, but at the station, they've got the NFHS cameras, like super high, expensive, and it follows the action all AI. So, but apparently all the reviews say like basketball for it completely sucks. You know, it tracks soccer pretty good, it tracks outdoor events, but indoor just looks awful. Yeah. Lady Pandas with the ball here as the defenders do continue to keep that full court press action on. That is going to open up some things down low if they're not able to. We're going to have here turnover on the Lady Pandas. On the floor currently for the defenders, Ward, Wade, Doe, O'Corley. and long. Fortunate sloppy turnover there by the defenders, but able to not give up points. Unfortunately, just not aware of those defenders coming up on the backside as number 12, Elena Ward. Twice she's had that ball tipped away. Just a little bit more court awareness, knowing where the defenders are and being able to secure that basketball when you've got somebody coming up from behind. Ball gets rotated around. Shot by number 23 from the top of the arc. Good. Sakai Wade bringing the ball up. Bounce pass over to Doe. Pandas close in on defense. Wade has a lane. She'll drive in. Scoop layup. No good. Ball tipped away by Wade, but right to the Lady Panda. 34 goes in, going to get called for the travel as Ward and Long combine on the defense. 1:20 left to play in the half. Sloppy play on the backcourt by the defenders. Shot by number 34. Off the rim, no good. 3 defenders under the basket. 1 Lady Panda. She comes away with it. Ball stays on the Notre Dame end of the court. Under a minute to go here. Ball is taken away by Doe. A little bit of room to work. Going to drive all the way in. Puts the ball up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Notre Dame. Hands it back off to number 5. 15 outside the arc. Pandas look like they may be content just to keep the ball on the floor. Run some clock. Up big here. 5 finds 15 for the three-point attempt. Off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Ward. Nothing there on a long up pass. She does get it over to Sophia Long. Slow, lazy bounce pass. Been a problem for the defenders so far this season, both on junior varsity and the varsity team. Simply unable to control the basketball. Long three-point attempt there by Ward in the quarter, off the iron, and no good. That'll do it here for the first half as the Notre Dame Lady Pandas come out strong. Just completely dominate on the offensive and defensive side of the court. Score here halfway through the contest. Notre Dame Pandas 25, Bryant Station Defenders 6. Almost back in action here for the second half of basketball as your Bryan Station Junior Varsity Lady Defenders look to mount a comeback against the Notre Dame Lady Pandas. On the floor to start the second half for the Defenders, Doe, Wade, Ward, Long, and Gonzalez Perez. Chloe Doe finds a lane, tries to go up, gets the scoop here. Rebounded by number 42. Foul on the Lady Pandas. That'll put Gonzalez Perez at the line to shoot two free throws. Shots on the way. Off the front of the rim, not able to get it to fall. Second shot's on the way. That one does connect. Full court defense here by the Defenders to start the second half. Started to have a little bit more success with that towards the end of the second quarter. Able to rush back, get back, set up their defense. Slow down this Lady Pandas offense just a little bit. Doe defending number 5 outside the arc. Able to get the ball down low, bumped by number 11, gets it out to 34. She'll dribble drive, defended by Ward. Forces the Pandas to kick it back out around the perimeter. Bounce pass over to number 1. She goes up and off the glass, able to get the shot to fall, and the foul be called on number 3, Chloe Doe. I'll put number 1 for the Pandas at the line. Settle in for the single free throw attempt on the way, and she is able to knock that down. Wade with the ball. Loses control. Ball's on the floor. Taken by Doe. Tries to get rid of it. Going to have a tie up. Possession arrow will point to the Pandas. Pandas working their offense. Gonzalez Perez on defense. That ball's rebounded by Wade. Trying to find some fast break transition point. She goes in. Attempt at a scoop layup is no good. Long pass across 34. Their shooter. Up and off the rim that time. Bounces off of the hardware behind the basket. Into the game for the Defenders, number 5, Peyton O'Corley, replacing number 1, Akia Wade. Ward will inbound. Bounce pass over to Doe. Full court press defense here by the Lady Pandas. All swatted away on the up pass attempt. Doe gets it into Ward. Calling out the play, trying to set something up. Swings it over to O'Corley. Back to Gonzalez Perez at the top of the key. Ward had an open look. Ball stripped away by Gonzalez Perez. And then knocked off of her knee out of bounds. That'll turn the ball over to the Pandas. Looks like they had the play they wanted set up there, but needed one more pass to get the open look from the corner 3. Jump shot by number 1, banks it off the glass and in. Scores now 30-7 Pandas. Doe with a long pass over to Long. She'll dribble, put it on the court. Going to get called for the double dribble. Checking into the game for the defenders, number 21, Emily Boggs, replacing Gonzalez Perez, and number 15, Nina Dunn, replacing number 12, Elena Ward. They join Doe, O'Corley, and Long on the floor for the defenders. O'Corley, one of their best defenders for this young JV team. 8th grader, playing up for the junior varsity defenders. Good size, good speed, aggressive on the defensive end of the court. Be a good player for this team for many years to come. Missed layup attempt there by the Pandas, but defenders unable to come away with the rebound. Ball stays at the Notre Dame end of the court. Swings it over to 23, finds 2 in the corner, dribbles around, bounce pass to number 11. One little move, lays it up and off of glass. Left-hand layup gets it to fall. 2.5 to play here in the third period. Defenders only able to manage 7 points offensively so far. We have a foul called on the floor, number 23 of the Pandas. Into the game for the defenders, number 23, Amonte Paris. She'll replace number 21, Boggs. Doe to inbound. Looking for somewhere to go. Long up pass to O'Corley, gets the ball into play. Swings it over to Doe, outside of the three-point arc. Gets it over to Nina Dunn, takes the shot. Off the glass, no good. Rebound kicks way out to a Lady Panda defender, and she'll bring it up, settle and slow things down. Number 4 for the Pandas in the corner. Drives in, nothing there. Pulls up, going to get called for the travel as she's unable to control her momentum there on that stop step. Back into the game for the defenders. Number 1, Akaya Wade replaces Sophia Long. Under 2 to go here in the third quarter. Lead for the Pandas is 25. Doe will try to get around to the defender. Finds Wade in the corner. She'll put it down low. Long bounce pass over. Nina Dunn gets the shot up off the rim. No good. And rebounded by the Pandas. They'll bring the ball up. Slows things down just shy of half court. Ball tipped away by O'Corley, but recovered by the Lady Pandas. 23 able to get it over to 1. Thinks about the long three-point shot instead. Puts it on the floor. Drives in. Able to get a shot up. Puts another 2 points on the board for Notre Dame. Ball's brought across half court by Kai Wade. Handled by Paris. Kicks it over to Nina Dunn. Swings it back to Wade in the corner. She'll drive into the lane. Looks for somewhere to go. Nothing there as 3 Lady Pandas quickly close on defense. Wade into the lane. Gets the layup. Off. Not able to get it to fall, but does draw the contact. That'll put her at the line to shoot her first 2 free throws of the game. Wade lines up, 2 dribbles, shots on the way, and gets it to fall.
Entering the game for the Pandas, number 34, Emma Holzapfel. Entering the game for Bryan Station, number 12, Elena Ward.
Back into the game for the defenders, number 12, Elena Ward, replaces Chloe Doe as Akai Wade settles up to the free throw line. Shots on the way, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Peyton O'Corley. Gets it over to Ward. Thought about a shot, not there. Pass is a little offline as Wade drives to the basket, tries to lay it up and in, but not able to get it to fall. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Wade defending number 1 of the Lady Pandas. They'll swing it around outside of the three-point arc. Finds a streaking number 4 going into the basket, unable to get there. We'll have a tie-up with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Possession arrow points to the defenders. They'll look to set up one final play, try to get some points on the board before the third quarter expires. Wade brings it across half court. Bounce pass over to Ward. Thought about a shot. Not there. Ball's tipped away. 5 seconds to go. Ward's going to drive in. Pulls back. Tries to get the shot up. Gets the jumper off the iron. Time expires here in the third. Score currently Lady Pandas 34. Bryant Station Defenders 8. Fourth quarter underway here. Lady Defenders look to try to mount some sort of a comeback. Wade, Doe, Long, Gonzalez, Perez, and Ward on the court for the Defenders. Good defensive play there. Forces the turnover from the Lady Pandas. Have to try to find a way to generate some offense. Been a tough day so far on that end of the court for the Defenders. Wade brings it in, circles around, back out to Long, then kicked out to Gonzalez, Perez, and Ward. She hands off to Wade, thinks about going in, but simply nothing there. Ball tossed down low, nobody there to receive it. Have a few substitutions for the Lady Defenders. Into the game, number 15, Dunn. Number 40, Williams. 30, check that, 21, Boggs. And number 5, O'Corley. Five minutes to go in this game. 15 for the Pandas. Gets it way over. Number 4 thought about the three-point shot. Instead takes it in. Defended by 2 Bryant Station players. Able to kick the ball back out. Gets it over to number 12. She'll swing it back to the top of the arc as the action will slow just a bit. Pandas try to set something up on offense. Likely content to burn some clock here. Ball stripped away by Maya Williams, taken by Emily Boggs. She gets it over to Sophia Long, who will drive up the court, settle things down here. Drive back around the top of the corner, hands it off to Nina Dunn. Gets over to Williams in the corner. Puts the ball down, swings it back over to O'Corley, who hands it off to Emily Boggs. Bounce pass over to Long. Pass into 15 Dunn, back to O'Corley to Boggs. She'll try to drive. Gives it over to number 40 Williams. Lazy pass taken away. Contact as the ball makes its way out of bounds. Last touched by the Pandas. Into the game for the defenders. Number 42, Gonzalez Perez, replaces Williams. Looks down low for Boggs, goes in, one dribble, puts the ball up. Fouled on her way up. That'll put number 21 Boggs at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Boggs settles in, 2 dribbles, shots on the way, gets it to fall. Unable to convert on the second. Good aggressive play there as Gonzalez Perez comes away with the ball under the floor, under the basket. That is a lot of contact, jockeying for possession, no whistles. Ball taken away by Boggs. She'll bring it under control. Tipped away. It looks like able to be recovered by the Lady Pandas. Fast breaking action there, but ball goes back and forth. They'll bring it back to their end of the court. Under 3 minutes to play here in the game. The 3 drives into the basket. Fouled on the way up by number 42, Gonzalez Perez. That'll put her at the line to shoot 2. It's the first of 2 free throws to fall. Checking back into the game for the defenders. Number 40, Maya Williams, replaces Sophia Long. Shots on the way. And she is able to convert both of those free throws. Score 36-9. Under 3 minutes to play here in the junior varsity contest. Ball handled by Dunn. Kicks it out to Gonzalez Perez. Finds Dunn down low. Gets the 3-point shot on the way. Able to get it to fall. Nice little spurt of offense there. Defended by the Bryan Station team. Contact there as the game clock ticks under 2 minutes to go. Ball moved in down low, stripped away by Maya Williams, taken by Gonzalez Perez. She'll make her way up the court. Turns around, not a lot of help there. Ball gets tipped away, back over to the Pandas. 90 seconds left on the game clock. Drive into the basket by number 23. Follows her shot, gets her own rebound, lays it back up and in. Timeout on the floor for the Lady Defenders. Entering the game for the first time, number 2, Camry Strong, replacing number 5, O'Corley. Just over a minute to play here in the game. Ball handled by Boggs. Pulls up a dribble, bounce pass over to Maya Williams, looking for somewhere to go. Loses control of the dribble, picks it back up off of the tip, gets it over to Boggs. She'll drive into the basket. Floater on the right hand, no good. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Lady Pandas. 50 seconds left on the game clock. Layup attempt no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez-Perez. She'll make her way down the court. Bounce pass over to number 2, Camry Strong, looking for somewhere to go. Pass over to Boggs is taken away by the Pandas defense. And let's see, with the ball on the court, number 1 scoops it up, but a little rollover will result in a traveling violation. That'll keep the ball on the defender's end of the court. Just over 30 seconds to play here. Bounce pass in right under the basket to number 42, Gonzalez-Perez. She goes up. It's going to be a tie-up. Has a clean block there. That'll be defender basketball. They said no thanks. We'll just go on down. No, just kidding, folks. Possession arrow, always a tricky element of the game here. Back in action, Boggs with the right-handed floater. Gets it to fall. As the game clock quickly expires down to 15 seconds. Expect the Pandas just to move this ball around. Wrap up this game as both teams are content to let the clock expire. That'll do it here, folks, from Northern Kentucky as final score here in your junior varsity game. Notre Dame Pandas 38, Bryan Station Lady Defenders 14.